guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some brand new life hacks. Now, if you've followed me for a while, you will know that I am obsessed with finding hacks to make life a little bit easier. And recently, I've also become obsessed with TikTok. So today's video, I'm combining the two. I am doing hacks that I have found on TikTok. So I hope you really enjoy this video. If you're new to my channel, I would also love you to consider subscribing. All you have to do is click the little red subscribe button below, and let's get into it. So the first one that I wanted to show you today is the hack that has inspired this entire video, and you may have even seen it because it went so viral. Basically, a woman shared on TikTok how she stores her cereal boxes, and everyone's gone crazy for it. So all you do is you take your cereal box, fold down 3 of the flaps, so the 2 on the side and 1 other as well. Then you kind of pinch the sides in like this, and it does kind of want to do that. And then with the last remaining flap, you tuck it in to the furthest fold. Yeah. Like so. And then it looks like this. And that is basically the hack. I've seen some really cool photos of people lining up all of their boxes. But I don't know, let me know what you think about this one. I normally store my cereal like this in like Tupperware. I just decant a box into this and it keeps it really nice and fresh. And I just picked this up in IKEA. And I've tried this a few times now and it can be quite fiddly to do. And I also think you might still need a clip on the bag inside to make sure that it is fresh. So it does look cool, but I'm just not 100% sure. So let me know what you think in the comments. Another food hack that I saw on TikTok that I thought was so simple and one that I could actually really use is to do with pizza. So if I'm making our family pizzas, I cannot get both of the pizzas on the same tray in the oven. But I saw a hack on TikTok of how to do that. And it's so simple that I'm really hoping that it works. So all you have to do is take your pizza, cut it in half. Ta-da! And then you can just pop them in the oven like this. That is a good one. For the next hack, I have dampened my hair a little bit because I'm going to be trying to do heatless curls using a bathrobe rope. Now the girls who do this on TikTok look incredible. Their curls are just beautiful in the morning. So if you do shower, you want to wait till your hair is like 80% dry before you do this. But for me, I've literally just put some water through it and tried to brush it through. So I'm going to try this out. I will just say before I even try this that my hair is very thin and it doesn't love curling. So if it works on my hair, I reckon it will work on anyone's hair. But yeah, you basically take the bathrobe rope and put it over your head like this, and then you start wrapping your hair around it, like going away from your face with the front pieces, and then you wrap the back of your hair the opposite way and then tie it and sleep in it like that. So I'm gonna try and wrap this around. This is the first time I've ever done it. So I'm gonna take the front bits and wrap them around. So now all I have to do is go to sleep like this, and then when I wake up in the morning and take it out, I will show you the result. So it is the next day. I don't know if you can tell, but I have slept on this. It was actually quite comfortable to sleep on, way more comfortable than if I've ever had like pin curls put in. So that was a plus, so I'm hoping it works. But now I'm going to take this out. Ooh. Ooh. It's really curly. Okay.
Whoa, what?
Really wet. Oh my gosh.
A bit too curly.
It's like really, whoa. Okay.
You said you wanted a dog, guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have...
I got a poodle.
Wow, that works so well. Oh my... So guys, it really worked. It almost worked too much. I'm hoping this drops a little bit, and if I did it again, I probably wouldn't do it with wet hair because they said the wetter the hair, the more tighter the curl. And I also did like individual bits around, so I think I would actually just do an entire section round. And I don't know if you'd have to sleep in it. You could probably just put it in for a couple of hours and get a curl. So it 100% works. But I definitely need to perfect it. So the next TikTok hack that we're gonna try, I need my two little helpers for, and they're really excited about this one because this is a hack so that you land every single bottle flip. Apparently, if you add some salt to the water in your bottle, it will flip and land every single time. So we're gonna test it out today. So the first thing we need to do is, pour out a little bit of the water. Well, probably like half. So first, let's try it without the salt. Try and do a bottle flip. No, try.
I did it.
Well done. Nearly, Kaden.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's add the salt and see. Then let's give it a good shake.
That's so
with
much.
the lid on. Yeah, like I reckon like a teaspoon, a tablespoon.
The garden way more.
And then shake it so it dissolves. There.
No. Let's have a go.
Oh my gosh! Did it work? Let's see. Oh my gosh!
I've landed it.
Try it. Wait, Katie. Oh, that's it. You got to like dissolve it.
I've done 4, 5, 6. I did 6 in a row.
Oh my gosh! Oh, it didn't work for me. Okay, so what do you think? 7 out of 10?
7 out of 10.
It kind of works, but not every single time.
7 out of 10. Like this.
The next hack we're going to try is this bubble towel thing that has completely gone viral on TikTok. So you basically get a towel, then you add some soap and a little bit of water, and then you blow through and it creates this like bubble snake thing. So we're going to see if it works. So a little bit of soap, just like that. Bit of soap for you.
And water.
And a little bit of water. So do you want to just rub it on with your hands? That's what they seem to do. Do you think like
I need some water on my hands.
Oh, here, Bubby. And then really rub it in. I think like hold it almost like tight to your...
Wait.
Oh, it's starting to come though. Oh, it's working.
Hey, Caleb, it works.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try on a bigger towel as well. So I'm rubbing it in to the towel. Are you ready?
Oh my gosh, it works so well. Oh.
Was it like a big snake?
It's like a dinosaur.
I mean, it's not a life hack, it's just cool for the kids.
Wow.
So this next hack that I saw on TikTok looks like an amazing way to make an egg sandwich. I'm really hoping this works because I think all the boys and Matt would love it if it does. So first off, I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil into the pan. Then I have beaten up 2 eggs, and then you basically want to put it into the pan, and then I'll show you the rest. So I've now flipped it, and then you can add in like cheese, or people are adding in bacon or ham. So I'm just putting in a little bit of cheese. You can also add in like sauce if you wanted to. And then the idea is that you'll fold in the egg from the sides and then put it all together, and it looks really cool. So this hack I really do rate. This sandwich looks amazing with the cheese and the egg, and it's also French toast. So I think this is gonna become a thing that I make. Oh my God, so good. So this next hack is a food hack, and the boys are super excited to try it because we saw on TikTok that if you crush up 3 Oreos and add a little bit of milk and then put it into the microwave for about 30 seconds, it creates an Oreo cake. So we don't know how that's even possible, but we're going to test it out today. So we have 3 Oreos. They did it in a mug, so we're going to try it in a mug and also in a little bowl. So first thing, we just need to crush up our 3 Oreos. Oh, that's a good idea. Do you want a spoon instead? And you add a little bit of milk, and you want to try and make it like a paste. Like that. So we've got it to the consistency of a paste. We didn't actually know exactly how much milk to add in, so I'm hoping we've added in the right amount. But now we're gonna pop it in for 30 seconds and see what happens.
It's like Oreo, isn't it? It's Oreo.
I'm putting it in for another 30 seconds because it's a little bit wet still. Oh my gosh, boys. It is literally like a mud cake. Look at that. Like, how is that possible? So the moment of truth. Let's try this mud cake.
It's not mud. It looks like mud. Call me like cake.
Good, Caleb?
What do you think?
Good.
Good?
Let me try.
Let's move your mouth.
Maybe with ice cream?
Doesn't want to be seen
Oh,
eating.
it is like a cake. So this Oreo hack does actually work. It creates a mud cake in your microwave. For us though, we did have to microwave it for about a minute for it to work. And I think it could be quite nice with like some vanilla ice cream. Personally though, for my kids, they didn't like the look of it. I think they would still rather eat normal Oreos, but it is quite cool that you can whip up a dessert like this in about a minute. The next hack I'm going to share with you is how to make a DIY mask at home using just a sock and a pair of scissors. So all you have to do is first of all cut off the top of your sock like this. Then when you have this top bit, you'll want to do a cut down one of the sides to make it bigger like this. Then you'll want to fold it like that. So when it's a rectangle, fold it like that and make 2 little slits here. And these are going to be the slits that you put around your ears. Right, so this is the first time I've done this, so this is literally the moment of truth if this is gonna work or not. But then you just go.
It's working though.
It has worked, but so that way didn't really work for me. So I'm gonna try another way that I have also seen on TikTok, and that is using the heel of the sock, and that kind of sits more on your chin. So what you have to do is take your sock, and then you'll want to cut off the toes, and then also cut off the top part of the sock as well. Next up, you'll want to do 1 slit, so similar to the other mask, to make it one big piece of fabric, like this. But you actually want to keep it folded, and then again, cut the little slits for what's gonna sit on your ear. The idea is that the heel of it kind of sits on your chin, and I must admit that is a lot more comfortable. I feel like this one works a lot more. Do you?
Yeah, I like it.
I do want to say a little bit of a disclaimer with these masks. Obviously, these are not like medical grade or gonna protect you hugely, but I have heard people say these are don't touch your face masks. So they're kind of there to remind you not to touch your mouth or your nose if you're out and about. So for that, I think it does serve a purpose. The next TikTok hack that I wanted to try is how to make a dalgona coffee. I've seen these, they look delicious, but I've never made one before. So all you have to do is combine 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. Has to be instant, it doesn't work with normal coffee. So 2 tablespoons of that, then 2 tablespoons of sugar. So that is a lot of sugar, but hopefully it's gonna be like a really nice sweet treat. And then you also need 2 tablespoons of boiling water. I just boiled the kettle. So let me just put that in. And then you need to beat that until you see peaks in it. So I'm just gonna use like my handheld thingy. This is so very old, but I'm hoping that it will do the trick. So that did actually actually take about 3 minutes to actually blend it up to the right consistency. Then you can serve it hot or cold, but because it's nice and sunny here, we're gonna serve it cold. So I'm just gonna put some ice into a cup with some milk. I'm just gonna use some oat milk. And then you spoon it on top. Was actually so easy to make, but now I'm gonna try it. Are you supposed to stir it? It's really strong. It's been stirred. I'm gonna try again. That is definitely a lot better, but also really strong. I love coffee, but this next hack that I saw on TikTok is a little bit random, but I thought it would be really cool for all of the clean freaks out there. It is a way of turning the flashlight on your phone into a black light so that you can light up a room and see any dirt or germs. And all you have to do is put a piece of sellotape over the flashlight on your phone and then draw over the sellotape with like a dark blue, like this. And then when you turn your flashlight on, it should create a black light. So we're gonna test this out in our utility room to start. So I've turned my flashlight on. So let's turn the light off and see how dirty this sink is. I mean, you can see it is like a bit of a blue light, but I can't really see what the people on TikTok were seeing. So either our house is really clean or this is not working. I'm really sorry, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but that black light was just not working for me, and it's such a shame because on their video it showed up so much more dirt and I was excited to try it, but right, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed seeing these TikTok hacks. If you want to see more of these, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and I'll know that you like this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!